Happy Homebrew Wednesday. This is Bear Claw. I'm drinking a homebrew IPA right now. If you're interested in this particular beer, this is a Australian IPA made by Cooper's. It's a Cooper's kit that I put together. Turned out really well. Well, thank you for all of the good comments that you guys have been posting, even though my last two videos were really rough. It's because my camera is not letting me edit anything, and if they do, then it rejects it. I actually took a lot more footage of the rendezvous, but I couldn't get it on YouTube because it just wouldn't let me. So, anyway, one of the things that happened at the rendezvous is we had an apple pie contest, and mine won second place. So many people asked me how to make it. So I'm gonna show you my method of making it. It's an old moonshiner's way, and it's a good way. It usually turns out pretty good. This is called the cold method. First, you got to have a drink of homebrew. Alrighty, start off with a jug. I'm going to use a half-gallon jug. Wine bottle. Works good because then you can see what you're doing. Okay? First off, okay, you want to have a funnel. Okay? Now, I'm going to start off with my cinnamon sticks, just because it's easy. Let's play it. You want to get 2 big cinnamon sticks and just break them in half. Don't use powdered cinnamon. You won't be able to sift it out when you're done. Okay, I'm going to start out like that. Now, I'm going to go with some allspice berries, not the ground up stuff. And we're only going to drop like 3 of these bad boys in here, because the apple is pretty strong flavor. You won't be able to taste it if you don't. Okay, there's the allspice. We're going to go 3 and 3 here. Once you've made this a couple times, you'll adjust your recipe. You may even want more in here. It just depends on you. 3 and 3 this time, okay? You can always add more, but you can't take it back out. Now, we're going to start off with concentrated apple juice. Okay? This is the key to this, to making a good apple pie. If you just go buy the juice and stuff, it doesn't always turn out good. Usually you have to cook it on the stove to do it. So I usually pour that in like that. If it's still frozen, the idea is when I pour the liquor in, it's going to dissolve it. Now, let's talk about the liquor here before we get too crazy here. Traditionally, this particular cold method is made with 120 proof corn whiskey, okay? But you can use any kind of high proof liquor that you want to use. You can use Everclear if you want. If you're going to use Everclear, then you're probably going to want to do a gallon of this and just make the recipe a little bigger. But if you're going to use a half gallon and you're going to use like 120 proof, that's what this is what you want to do. And it also turns out pretty good with 85 proof. Okay? So it really has to do with your favorite liquor that you want to use. But traditionally, it was done with moonshine. So I want to pour this in. Let's just do it over here. Dissolve all of that. Okay. Just want to do it until it dissolves it. Eventually, all of that's going to go in there. Now, I like to take raw sugar. Take a half a cup of raw sugar. If you're going to do a gallon, do a whole cup. half a cup of raw sugar, and take some molasses and drizzle that on the sugar. Okay? This is even better than brown sugar. See that? You want to pour that in. Now, the reason why I'm always leaving some liquor in here is because I want to dissolve all this. Okay. I want to get it pretty close. And a little oxygen to it. There we go. Now, if you have a spoon, take the end of the spoon. Get this bad boy going here. Okay. Now, any other remnants there, kind of rinse it out with this. All right. Okay, we're going to put more in there, but I like to do a little shaky. Because it's really hard when it's full. Okay? Just like this, shake it. Now, one of the things that I did, that I started doing, to my apple pie, I mean, it's kind of like a caramel apple pie. This time I'm not going to use so much. My last one I used a lot. People still liked it though. You can go to the store and you can get this caramel syrup. It's a very good quality caramel syrup. So, when you want to add it to taste, I put like, that ended up to be like almost 2 spoonfuls there. But even if you add too much of this, people will still like it. That's Rendezvous, mine got second place. So, all right, let's pour the rest of the booze in there. And remember, this is highly concentrated apple that's in there. Shake it up. Before I go any further, this big can of juice here, I'm going to use half. Okay? Alrighty. Shook it up. Now, this is the optional part. You can keep it like this, or you can add more water to it. I'm going to add more water to it. That way it's not so sweet. And that is concentrated juice, so and we'll just top it off with fresh spring water. Now, if you let this sit for 4 days, it will get even better. And then you'll be able to tell if you need to add something to it that you want to add to it. There you go. Apple pie moonshine. And this is the bear claw. And like I always say, watch your top knot and keep your powder dry. Keep your jug full. See you next time.